I have a really exciting video to film today. I'm doing a new brand review. I have no idea why I so savagely opened this. I think I was so excited when this box came the other day that I ripped the top to shreds. So the box is looking a little worse for wear. So this is a review of the brand. Let me get the pronunciation right, or attempt to. Ysé Paris. That's the best I'm gonna do. I've actually had these items for about a week, been wearing some of them, and I love all of them. And I'm definitely gonna be trying more from the brand in the future. I might start with the pajamas first because I'm actually dying to finally rip the labels off of these and wear them properly. So let me show you the pajamas I picked up. How beautiful are these? These are some really stunning pajamas. To be honest, this is a gorgeous shirt in its own right. It's 100% viscose. I feel like you could definitely style this with a pair of jeans. In fact, I think I actually saw someone on Instagram a little while ago styling this same top with a pair of jeans or something similar for going out. So although it is a set of pajamas, you could definitely make it work in real life as well. But yeah, I just really wanted some nice pajamas. I feel like in the winter, if you live somewhere like me where it gets dark, currently it gets dark about 4 p.m. So sometimes if you don't have plans in the evening, or you're not doing anything, going outside, you're at home, you're getting into your pajamas really early sometimes. And so you want to feel nice in them. You don't want to be putting on something that you don't feel nice in if you're going to be spending that long in them. So I wanted a couple of pairs of pajamas that were really nice, that were kind of similar to my everyday style, what I wear in day-to-day life, that I could wear at home and be really comfortable in. And that's why I stumbled across this brand. Obviously I'd heard of them before, but I'd never really considered ordering from them because I thought they were just kind of an underwear and pajama brand. So when I had the idea of getting a new pair of pajamas, I instantly went to them because I've loved all of the styles they've done for quite a while now. And this one really stood out to me. It's so beautiful. The colours are right up my street, really autumnal and wintry as well, but you could wear these in summer also because it's viscose. It is like a trouser and a long sleeved top, but they're not too hot or stuffy. I also really have a bugbear against synthetic pajamas. I see so many pajamas, even like silk effect ones, that are actually 100% polyester or acrylic, or even like those cozy fluffy pajamas that are also made of polyester. And I just think, of all the times to not wear polyester, sleeping and going to bed is probably one of them. So I'm glad that these, I mean, I know viscose is somewhat man-made, but it's not quite the same as polyester. It's a lot more breathable, and a lot of the other pajamas they had as well were cotton, so there are definitely some cotton options in there. But yeah, I was really happy with these. I like the fact, okay, the other thing I really like about their pajamas, and then I will move on to some actual clothes, is that you can buy the trousers and the top separately. So often with pajamas, they come as a set, and if you're like me, I'm not the same size on top as I am on bottom, especially with pajamas where I want them to be cozy and probably slightly bigger than I would buy clothes in. So I really like that I bought the 38 in the top and the 40 in the bottom, and they fit really well, so I really appreciate that I can do that. Okay, delving into my box of goodies, I have some clothes to show you in here and some swimwear as well actually. This next piece is a bodysuit, so this is from their ready-to-wear collection. This is called, let me see if it's another French name I can't pronounce. Yeah, it is. It's a bodysuit in this green gingham print. I love how retro this feels. The gingham feels very 50s, and also this neckline I feel feels quite retro as well, this square neckline. It's very flattering on actually. I wasn't sure how it was going to fit because obviously I've never tried them before. I didn't know how they sized. I got my regular size, an EU40, and it fits really well. I really like the fit of it. It's the right length in the body for me as well. Obviously sometimes bodysuits can be too short or too long, but this fits really nicely. It has these buttons, they're fabric covered buttons up here. I just really like the retro feel of it, and I don't have many bodysuits actually. I have like a couple, but they're not ones that are patterned. I always tend to buy very plain bodysuits because they're, I don't know why, I feel like most bodysuits that you find in most other shops are just plain block colours, like black, white, those kind of things. But I really like that this one was a bit more fun and a little bit more patterned, and I feel like it's a really good piece to have in my wardrobe. Again, it can cross over different seasons. I can layer this up with another piece I'll show you in a second in the winter and the autumn, but equally I could wear this on its own in the spring, and I feel like it'd be really appropriate as well. So I'm really pleased with this one. I'll put the prices in the description box and I'll link everything as well in case you're interested. Okay, next two pieces I have to show you are pieces of knitwear. They have some really beautiful knitwear on their website. I really wouldn't overlook them. They're, in terms of the price range, it's kind of very similar to Sézane, I would say. I think this knit was pretty much exactly what you would pay on Sézane for a knit. And the materials are quite comparable as well. This is 70% natural fibres, it's alpaca and merino wool, and then it's got a little bit of polyamide in it. So very similar to Sézane's fluffy alpaca or mohair knits in that it does have that kind of 30% synthetic. I love the colour of this one. This is why I was really drawn to this jumper. It was the colour. It does come, and I think it comes in about 3 different colours. So if you're not a fan of this colour, there's a couple of other options. I think there's like a brighter, more fuchsia-y, it's not quite fuchsia, but it's like a brighter, more vivid candy pink, I would call it. And then maybe a grey as well, or a green. Either way, I really like the colours they choose. I feel like the colours of their knitwear and just their items in general are a little bit different to what you see at other brands, a little bit more unusual. They take shades like maroon, burgundy, and I just feel like this has just got a slightly different edge to it than you would see elsewhere. I really like this one. I love the neckline. I don't always love a high neck on me, however, I feel like this one works for some reason. I love this kind of triangle detail. I'm not sure why I like it so much. It's a very simple detail, but it just really adds something to the shape and the look of the jumper, in my opinion. So yes, a really big fan. It comes in nicely at the cuffs. It does have really big balloon sleeves actually, so it is quite oversized. I got mine in a size medium. It's fine. With these jumpers, you know, you can kind of go up or down depending on what fit you want. I would say I could do a small. It would still probably be a little bit oversized, so you could probably size down if you need to. But I really like it. You let me know what you think. I think this colour does suit me. Of all the things I bought, and of all of the things I've bought recently, to be honest, this is the one that when I put it on, I feel like, yeah, this is my colour. So you'll have to let me know if you agree. But yeah, this is one of my favourite pieces, and I'd definitely be tempted to get it in other colours. I would really recommend it if you're looking for an alpaca knit. In terms of sensitivity and itchiness, I don't feel like this is very itchy at all. I do find alpaca generally less itchy than mohair, and it does have that lovely texture to it. But yeah, I find it completely fine to wear on bare skin. If you're really sensitive, you might want to wear a layer underneath. And you might, to be honest, if you're really sensitive, I would probably avoid high-necked mohair or alpaca jumpers, just because having that by your neck is probably not very nice if you're sensitive, but it doesn't bother me personally. I feel like I'm talking really quickly in this video and I'm a little bit all over the place, mainly because I'm trying to get out a video every other day in December. So if you appreciate all of the extra content, then do make sure to subscribe to this channel, just because it is a lot of work and I'm spending a lot of my evenings in my pajamas editing away, which I definitely don't mind, but it is really nice to get the feedback that it is appreciated. This next one is possibly my favourite. I can't decide if this is my favourite or the last jumper I showed you is my favourite. I really love them both. This is a gilet vest knitted thing. It has these tortoiseshell buttons. It's in this lovely chocolatey brown colour. I know for a fact this one comes in one other colour, and it's like it's quite an interesting shade of blue. Again, they've taken a colour that a lot of brands do jumpers in, blue, and they just kind of turned it on its head slightly, and it's just a little bit more interesting and unique than other shades of blue that I've seen. I'm not even sure how I would describe it. But yeah, it's a really lovely shade of blue. Quite bright, but not cobalt blue. Anyway, going off on a tangent. This one, I decided to get the chocolate brown. I love brown at the moment, and I really like this shade of brown in particular because it's a little bit different to a really rich, warm brown that doesn't necessarily suit me. It does have the label on it, only because I wanted to keep the labels on for this video because I'm very particular about those kind of things. But I have already been wearing it, I've worn it out, and I just feel like anything I put this over, it magically works. Whether it's a blouse, whether it's the bodysuit that I just showed, I could put it over that and make it extra warm for the winter. I could even layer this over, I have done this, like a thin cashmere knit. One of those knits that's either like maybe a turtleneck or a mock neck and is quite form-fitting to the body. I wasn't sure if 2 knits layered on top of one another would be too much, but actually I think if they're slightly different textures, like quite a flat thin knit and then this chunkier, fluffier knit, it does still work. So there is so much in my wardrobe that this goes with, and I'm just really excited to keep wearing it. It's just something new, you know, when you get like a new silhouette, a new shape, something you've never had before, you have so much fun styling it up in different ways, and that's how I feel about this one. I know a couple of you have already bought this on my recommendation as well, because I have been showing it on my Instagram. I always say this, but if you do want the first scoop of what I'm styling, what I'm buying, what I'm wearing on a daily basis, then make sure to follow me on Instagram, because I always share things first. There's always sneak peeks on there before YouTube. But yeah, This is the gilet. This one is, let me check the composition, I haven't actually had a look. This one is kid mohair, so it's 43% kid mohair, 43% superfine alpaca, and 14% polyamide. So this is less synthetic than the burgundy. Doesn't feel itchy, doesn't feel any itchier than the burgundy, to be honest. It's still got that really nice fluffy, slightly sheddy texture. It's probably going to leave a little bit of fluff around, but I don't mind that. And yeah, I would definitely recommend. Let me know what you think of this one. I know it's going to be slightly love or hate. I know not all of you love it, but I did do a poll on my Instagram about how you felt, voting how you felt about it. And I think about 85% of you really liked it. Okay, finally, I have some swimwear bits to show you because they are first and foremost like a swimwear underwear brand, as I said, and like nightwear, sleepwear. So I wanted to try some just to see what it was like. So this first one, this is cheating slightly because I actually bought this one on Sézane. However, this one is actually a collaboration with them. I don't know if you can see that. I'm hesitant to press the focus because every time I do that it then unfocuses the whole video. So I went onto the website and they actually stock this on both Sézane and Ysé Paris. So I thought I may as well include it in this video because it probably wasn't going to get mentioned in a Sézane video just because I feel like people aren't wanting to see swimwear in December, understandably so. But I really like this. The colour on this is stunning. This is another colour that has to be in my colour season. I just feel like when I put this on, it really does contrast quite nicely with my hair and my skin tone. So it is a swimsuit. It is like a halter style, which are one of my favourites. I really like a halter style. I'm not sure why, I just think they're quite flattering on my body shape anyway. And then it's like a one piece, but it has an open back at the back and it has this tie. I will put a picture of what it looks like on the model because I'm not trying this on for you, but it's really nice. And I do have a holiday coming up, which is why I'm stocking up on a couple of pieces of swimwear because I haven't bought swimwear in probably about 3 or 4 years now. I've just been wearing the same stuff, which is fine. But I do swim quite regularly actually. It's one of my favourite exercises, so it is always good to have a couple of extra pieces. And the second one I actually ordered directly from them rather than from Sézane. It came in a really cute little bag. I actually really like that this bag is like coated on the inside, so it's waterproof on the inside, so you can use this to store it if you've like got changed at the beach or the pool or something, which I thought was quite nice. But this one is another really fun like retro-y style. I love retro swimwear. I always gravitate towards the kind of like high-waisted 50s kind of style swimming costumes or bikinis, and especially this gingham print as well. So I got the gingham bikini. Again, I really like that you buy these separately rather than as a set because I buy the 38 in the top and I actually bought the 42 in the bottom just because I like to size up in the bottoms for swimwear. I never like swimwear to be tight, and because it's stretchy anyway, I feel like it just conforms to your body even if it is a slightly bigger size. Fits really well. I would probably do that again. I get the 42 and the 38 fits me really well in the top. So really nice that I could choose different sizes, and also I really liked that there were a few different styles of the same print. I really like it when brands do that. So they had like a regular bottom if you don't like the high-waisted. They had some like regular briefs, and then they had various different styles of the top actually. I really couldn't decide which one I wanted. They had more of like a bra style that had actual cups in it if you wanted more support, and then they had this one which is more of like a triangle style. So I'll try and show you what it looks like. So yeah, you've got like the triangle cups and then you can actually tie it and adjust it to your body at the back. I always like bikinis like this because I do find that even in the 38 the cups are a little loose on me, so I like the fact that I can tighten it at the back a little bit. So yeah, that is the bikini. But they had, I think they had at least 3 different styles of this exact print, and then they also had the same styles in block colours as well. There was a really nice pink one that I was very tempted by as well. So that is my brand review of Ysé Paris. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're a regular purchaser from this brand, especially if you're French or from Europe. Do you like this brand? Do you recommend it? I was really impressed. Obviously there is a little bit of synthetic in some of their clothing, but Sézane is the same, and I do sometimes think there is a reason for that. So yeah, overall I was really impressed with the quality, but obviously I will wear them over the next season, the next few months, and see how they hold up. If there are any other brands like this that you would like me to review, then I will add them to my list for 2024 and hopefully work my way through them as the year progresses. I don't want to do too many because obviously I don't want to order lots of stuff, but I do want to occasionally, maybe like once a month, do a new brand review so that you can make better purchasing decisions. I find that it's quite scary sometimes to order from these brands, particularly if you're in the UK or the US, because they quite often don't offer free returns for us. I know it's a little bit easier sometimes if you live in Europe, but yeah, I know for me, this brand doesn't offer free returns to the UK. So I was like a little bit hesitant to order them. So it's nice to watch a video like this beforehand to get an idea of sizing and quality and materials and things like that. And I didn't really find any on YouTube when I did a quick search, so I'm glad to be one of the first posting a review. So please, again, do like this video if it was helpful, if you enjoyed it and you would like to see more French brand reviews in 2024. I will also leave some videos on screen for you to watch and enjoy. I am, as I said, posting a video every other day in December, so there are about 4 or 5 videos from this week to watch and enjoy if you're interested, and there'll be lots more content coming very soon as well. So hopefully I will see you all in my next video as well. Bye!